Hello, my dearest Arthur and all my wonderful peeps. How are you today on this warming up day? Things are melting. That's a good thing. I have the first story from Voyages to the Bunny Planet. Janet becomes the Bunny Queen. Far beyond the moon and stars, 20 light years south of Mars, spins the gentle bunny planet, and the Bunny Queen is Janet. Born with an amazing ear, she could hear what no one else could hear. Children who had lost their way. Always, she was heard to say, "Here's the place where we begin, on the day that should have been." Floating in her starry dome, Janet comes to take us home. And our first story is First Tomato. The Bunny Planet in History. It is the first day of a flagging spirit to seek renewal in the latitudes of whimsy. I, for one, dream on beyond the 5 planets to a world without wickedness, verdant, mild, and populated by amiable Lapins. And this from Benjamin Franklin, who is a very famous person in our past, and in a letter to his nephew in 1771. Claire ate only 3 spoons of cornflakes for breakfast. On the way to school, her shoes filled with snow. By 11 in the morning, math had been going on for 2 hours. Lunch was Claire's least favorite, bologna sandwiches. At playtime, Claire was the only girl not able to do a cartwheel. And once again, the bus was late. Claire needs a visit to the Bunny Planet. She's having a rough day. Far beyond the moon and stars, 20 light years south of Mars, spins the gentle bunny planet, and the Bunny Queen is Janet. Janet says to Claire, "Come in. Here's the day that should have been." I hear my mother calling when the summer winds blow. "Go out in the garden in your old clothes. Pick me some runner beans and sugar snap peas. Find a ripe tomato and bring it to me, please." A ruby red tomato is hanging on the vine. If my mother didn't want it, the tomato would be mine. It smells of rain and steamy earth and hot July sun. In a whole tomato garden, it's the only ripe one. I close my eyes and breathe in its fat red smell. I wish that I could eat it now and never, never tell, but I save it for my mother without another look. I wash the beans and shell the peas and watch my mother cook. I hear my mother calling when the summer wind blows. "I've made you first tomato soup because I love you so." Claire's big warm bus comes at last. On her window, Claire sees the bunny planet near the evening star in the snowy sky. "It was there all along," said Claire. And that is the end of her story. Hope you enjoyed. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Don't forget to like the video. Bye.